Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Heroes Lounge. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Season 2, we are going to be playing Stormstout Brewery versus Placeholder. My name is Rob. You are on my YouTube. Because Twitch is not working, please don't look at my list of playlists and see my Taylor Swift playlist. It's embarrassing. I'm joined by Tetsu. Hi, Tetsu.
I'm a bit distracted looking at your. I'm going through your playlist now. So
Oh, dear good God, it's an actual playlist.
my commentating is going to be even worse than usual.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh yes.
Oh, I need alcohol. I wish I had alcohol. I have Coke. Right, see if the teams are ready. I have 11 people watching my YouTube stream. That's more than I was expecting.
Well, at least we have some people turning up.
Yeah.
They found the stream.
Okay, let's get this started.
Should be ready to get into draft.
Okay, let's get started then. Let's transition the scene over to draft. Missed the intro bit. That's fine. Oh, so Tomb of the Spider Queen. Wave clear is king on this map. See a lot of priority on heroes like Sylvanas. Zul gets a lot of games here as well in comparison to other maps. People on YouTube, let me know if there is any issues. I've never streamed to YouTube before, so we'll see.
I don't think anyone wants to stream to YouTube.
No.
I mean, Twitch is just far superior, and also on YouTube you don't get all those. You don't
sweet
get
Revlo points, but on here you get sweet Roblo points. Oh, sorry.
No. No. Sylvanas comes in as the first band for, I believe that's Stormstout on the left.
Yes,
it will be. Stormstout banning out Sylvanas, preventing any snowball, any kind of strong early game comp that Placeholder want to build.
Mm-hmm.
And quite standard Ragnaros as Stormstout have first pick. I imagine they would want to pick up Rag as his Molten Core just does masses of work once any Web Weavers come down, preventing damage, and it's just very strong hero.
Yeah, Ragnaros, one of the strongest heroes of the game. I do like the Gul'dan pickup. I'm a big fan of Gul'dan at the moment. I feel this is a map he's quite good on. He's very good at clearing away those Web Weavers pretty sharply, and just generally a very good, solid damage dealer. And that it fits into a lot of different comps.
Yeah, Gul'dan is basically makes it so that the rest of your 4-man doesn't need any wave clear because he provides so much. If you get a decent healer, he's just going to constantly be able to put out Fell Flames and poke away with corruption stacks. And Placeholder responds Johanna Malfurion picking up their tank and healer very early.
It's interesting.
Johanna works on Tomb for her wave clear, but I don't know. I don't hate it, but I feel like they could have waited until the second rotation. But it's all right. I would have preferred to wait for the second rotation.
Fuck is that potato emote? That potato emote does indeed look like a boulder. And no, exclamation mark Tetsu won't do anything in this chat, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I'm not going to type anything in chat because I don't want to get the name. But yeah, while we wait for Stormstout to pick up the second round of their first, the Snow did call me potato in the match lounge, so he will be facing a penalty at some point.
So it's an official warning then for Snow.
Yeah, BM. But Stormstout pick up Diablo and Valor. I'm not sure why they would just pick up Valor here. It's a bit odd. I would have preferred to see just pick up their Oriole here, as works out. They would pick up their support. Works very well with Gul'dan, and I don't really see why Valor would be picked up here. God's sake. God's sake, Joey Rollers. And here we see it is banned out, so prevents that Gul'dan Oriole synergy for Stormstout Brewery. Everyone's just going for music playlist.
I regret nothing. Hey, I have 10 people watching. I'm happy.
I'm sure Grefter will be sure to share it in
General
Heroes Lounge Discord. This is going to be glorious.
I don't even remember what these playlists are. They're that old. Like 2014. I'm just saying, guys. Well, that one's 2015. Let's ignore.
I feel like I have an excuse for crap playlists for 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. Because I'm young. I'm 18.
I'm 32.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you. Anyway, Tychus has been banned on the side of.
Oh, jeez.
Probably actually be causing this drop.
This.
Tychus was banned on the side of Stormstout Brewery to take away one of those Diablo counters. Once Diablo goes in, he doesn't really have a way to get out without just walking away. So a minigun gets a lot of value.
Oh, fuck you, Grefter.
Grefter, please. More people watching Rob's playlist. Watching stream.
I don't know what to say. I'm comfortable with my music taste. I'm aware they're eclectic. There's actually some good music on the music playlist. So, fuck the lot of you. Bit of Pete Holland's, Pentatonics, nothing wrong with that.
You have a few Lindsay Sterling songs as well.
Yeah, I like Lindsay Sterling. Again, eclectic.
Stormstout Brewery are taking a while. They still need a healer and another frontliner. I'm trying. Morales makes sense with a Gul'dan, provides good heals over time, so he's never going to run out of mana or health, and Leoric is a very strong solo laner, and against Haltanis has better wave clear and can sustain himself. So that's looking good for Stormstout Brewery.
Oh, good God. I'm so sorry to anybody who's actually watching this, hoping for some sort of comment and critique from me. I have just gone completely to shit. I really wish I had alcohol. I haven't even been paying attention to these drafts. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's have a look.
I've been trying, but
I've heard you say actual, legitimately insightful things.
And Nazeebo picked up as Placeholder's final pick.
What the hell happened with these drafts?
It's not awful. I mean, the Valor pick in the first rotation, it was a bit weird. I would have thought they should have picked up Oriole instead of Valor there, but
I can't even remember.
With the Nazeebo last pick, I don't understand it. I mean, Tomb of the Spider Queen can go on for a long time, but you can't really bank on it. And Nazeebo only really starts to scale up in the late game when he gets loads of stacks of his Voodoo, and especially once he hits level 20 of Viral Infection. Only then does he really start to get a bit out of control. So, Placeholder sort of hoping that they get there. Otherwise, I would have preferred almost any other range damage dealer on the side of Placeholder.
Alright, let's switch this over to in-game. There we go. It's 0-0. That's all done.
All right. And
Okay.
anyone who's listening in though, just make sure after this stream you make sure this never dies. You post these music playlists all over Discord. Make sure Rob never forgets this mistake.
The things I do to get a last minute cast up for people is all I'm saying. Is all I'm saying. Let's get rid of that. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, game number 1 of this series between Stormstout Brewery and Placeholder. We do have the B-step dance coming out from Stormstout Brewery. It's 5 warnings. Velox on a Gul'dan. I didn't how to pronounce Zisfasura on the Leoric, Velox on the Gul'dan. I've already said that. Snow on the Vala, Friend I Blow, and Heavy on the Morales.
I dropped out, so do I have to introduce Placeholder?
No, Mr. Weggle on Johanna, Azuriz on the Nazebo, Androxus on Mouth, Lacto, or Locto, whatever his name is, on Artanis, and Ali Bally B on KT. Are you in? Tetsu? I appear to be casting on my own. Okay, so we do have a bit of a scrap in this middle lane. Morales is pretty overextended. However, Artanis does get dumped over his head and should just get away on 170 health. Johanna taking a reasonable chunk of damage, but does pop her D in order to back out.
Yeah, very close for Artanis there, and I couldn't leave Rob with the only one with technical issues as my voice keeps cutting out. So,
honestly, people should be bloody happy we got it cast at this point. If we're being honest.
I was about to go drinking, and then I was told, "Oh wait, Rob's actually trying to get stream up." So.
Oh, we did see Leoric die there in that bottom lane against the Artanis. I don't know how that would have happened.
Yeah, Leoric really shouldn't be going down. He has better wave clear and better sustain with his Drain Home. If he manages to hit it, he gets a lot of self-sustain, so he should be... Now that he's back, you can see Artanis is on half health, so Leoric should be winning that lane from now on.
Yeah, we do see... I don't know what we see. Let's pop up talents, that's a good idea. So, Corruption, Convection, pretty standard. Mouth, you're going for Moonburn, going for extra wave clear.
Nazebo's gone Thing of the Deep.
I don't play Nazebo. Is that an uncommon talent?
I don't play him either, but I believe the talents you normally go are the spider build talents. So Thing of the Deep is okay if your sort of positioning isn't very strong, but the range of his abilities honestly should be long enough to keep him alive.
Leoric almost getting the kill on the Artanis through the wall with that Drain Hope. Is it Drain Hope?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Yeah, I can remember names of things.
Oh, we're both range players, I believe. So.
yeah, both matches.
Range master race.
Exactly.
Stormstout, with their 4-man rotation, is starting to cause problems for Placeholder as Nazebo and Johanna and Kael'thas are the only ones there. Malfurion has to sort of baby Artanis for the moment as he is losing the lane.
Ooh, Kael'thas needs to be careful here as he does overextend and gets dumped over Frey's head for that kill. That was very aggressive there from the Kael'thas, and that's the sort of thing you expect with Stormstout. If you give them an inch, they will take a mile.
Yeah, and level 4 has been picked up by both teams, and I don't know why. Not sure what Nazebo is doing now. Blood Ritual is definitely not the talent I see a lot. I mean, Hex Crawlers is going to be better. It's going to be better sustain anyway, and Big Voodoo is also much better. Vala actually getting stunned out, but with the Morales, heal will be fine soon.
Yeah, Morales does provide just so much heal. However, Zombie Wall there onto the Vala.
Yeah, Stormstout are just just pressuring so hard right now. Morales is out of mana, but she will just. Oh no, she's got tap up. I thought she would fall back just to fill up her mana bar, but with the superior wave clear of Gul'dan, it's just really hard for Placeholder to keep up here.
Now, Gul'dan has almost completed his corruption as well, whereas KT, who did die, obviously has to restart his convection.
Yeah, Gul'dan on 28 stacks, which is very good for not even level 7 yet.
I think Frey's about to dump someone over the head. No, I thought they were going to try and get someone there, but no, instead opting to turn in some more of the gems that we've got. Leoric is turning in the bottom, whilst we see in the top Diablo is turning in.
Yeah, and you can see Artanis is having real trouble. He was below half health, well below half health before Malfurion came along. So Leoric just really bodying Artanis in that solo lane.
Looking at the gem counts, but both teams actually have a very similar amount of gems, 67 on the side of Placeholder, whereas Stormstout have 68 now. However, Stormstout have managed to turn in more of their gems.
And Diablo will be fine. Actually, yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
The Morales heals are just too good.
Spreading Living Bomb, yeah.
But yeah, everyone's just still healthy.
Oh, KT!
Being on, KT goes down. Leoric doesn't have Entomb, so Mr. Weak will.
They're going hard on Johanna.
Yeah, there's the last take on Rainhope doesn't quite apply.
Oh, so close. This should be a Web Weaver though.
Yeah, this will be a Web Weaver for Stormstout Brewery, and both teams have picked up level 7, and Vala has gone with Creed of the Hunter on level 4, which is a bit weird, but Arsenal is standard. Looking across the rest of the talents, Dead Rush on the Zebo, I don't know what the build is anymore, I only know the Spiders build, and
yeah, and he's definitely not going Spider build or Frog build.
Yeah.
He's going for some sort of weird thing, but I don't recognise.
Yeah, and actually, you could see Gul'dan has finished his Echo Corruption talent already. So before ult has been picked up, just massive power spike.
Yeah, doing such high damage.
Gets dumped into his own zombie wall. Doesn't drop it, and will go down.
Yeah, looking at the damage, Gul'dan is just doing so much damage at the moment. 26,000 hero damage there, and pretty close on. Just took over top siege damage as well from Leoric with 41,000.
Yeah.
And this should be an easy fort.
Yeah, Stormstout Brewery now have their level 10, so we have Reign of Vengeance, Entomb, Stim Drone, Apocalypse, and Horrify. So
Stim Drone Vala.
Placeholder are just going to have to back off. Top lane is very pushed up as well. The bot fort will probably go down, and Placeholder needs to rotate top to clear that out.
Ooh, Artanis!
Oh my god.
No, he's not going to get away.
That's 21 gems.
It's so painful. I think they've got enough to get another turn.
Yeah, Placeholder still have a lot held onto because Johanna should be a gem bank, but still, you don't want to be losing 21 gems just like that. There's no reason to be fighting. Botfort was going to go down, so Artana shouldn't be anywhere near there. And
this is probably another free turn from now, but I don't think Placeholder are going to be able to contest this. Not this close to level 10. It would be so dangerous to go in. And there they go. They do get it, and this could be really bad because they're probably going to get level 13 off of this. And at that point, you are a full talent tier ahead.
Yeah, but fortunately for Placeholder, they have now picked up their ultimate, so they can take a fight. We have Gary for Nazeebo, Phoenix, Tranquility. I guess it's okay because.
Ooh, Leoric! Leoric's already used his escape. He's going to die here. Or he should die.
No, he's not.
Oh, Morales.
Yeah, Morales just heals him up, and there just wasn't enough follow-up on the side of Placeholder.
Yeah, Morales got there just in the nick of time, managed to get a kill. And 2 doing more harm than good to that Diablo. Morales needs to stop standing in that Phoenix though. She's taking a lot of damage. I'd like to see Stormstout try and back out here because they're not going to win this team fight at the moment. However, with that fear...
Tranquility doing work actually. Diablo's gonna...
Fall?
He's
no,
not.
Very surprising.
Morales feels just too much. Placeholder, they really could have tried to find a couple picks there as Stormstout was so low. Morales is out of mana, but they haven't lost any keeps, but it was a really good opportunity there for Placeholder.
Absolutely. So we did see that top wall in the keep going down also, so that... And we're going to go boss. They could end with this boss.
No, they couldn't. I don't think...
If they get a couple of kills with it.
Yeah, but they really shouldn't be...
Because that front wall being down is a really big deal. Because now that boss is going to go straight onto the fort. And I don't think Placeholder can contest it until it gets to the keep.
Well, they should be able to get a turn in, so that will provide a little bit of extra defense with Web Weavers.
Yes,
but,
that does save them there.
Unfortunately, Artanis gets entombed, so they're going to have to fight here. Lacto taking a lot of damage from the corruption stacks. The Rain of Vengeance goes down, the Apocalypse is going to hit him, Artanis goes down, and Placeholder won't lose any more, but that is huge. Artanis is... Actually, and during all that, the boss is already wailing on the keep, so...
Yeah, it's probably going to get that keep.
It will, well, they really should. I mean, Stormstout, I'm not sure where they've gone. They should have tried to confirm that keep.
Yeah, it's so low now.
Yeah, there's no... I mean, they'll get it eventually, but there's no real need to clear up this Web Weaver. They could have, once they got that Artanis pick, they could have just rotated top.
Confirm that keep, and then you're going to have catapults pushing that lane for the rest of the game. And if the game's still early, realistically, would have been nice to see them do that. However, looks like they're going to... Are they going to try and pick a fight here? It looks like they are. They're posturing for a fight.
Yeah, they're looking for it, but yeah, Stormstout just back off. They don't really want to fight on the Web Weavers and the massive minion wave.
And those Web Weavers did virtually nothing.
Yeah, the swap actually doing a lot of harm to Artanis, putting him in the middle of the enemy team.
Just not where you want to be.
Yeah, Placeholder just all nice in tomb trapping Mr. Weagle and Johanna, taking a lot of damage from Valor. The cleanse is not going to be enough. Tranquility pop, but it's not. This healing is not going to be enough. The Zevo goes down. Nice grenade, and Draxus might actually go down. Mount.
No, he's going to just get away. No, ice block.
No, the ice block.
Oh, wow, that was brave from the Diablo there.
Yeah,
they're taking down the wall.
For the kill.
Just gets away. Wow, that was ballsy from Stormstout there to secure that last kill.
Yeah, very nice execution overall though. No clowning from Stormstout. Just they saw an opportunity and they, as you said earlier, they gave an inch and
took a mile.
Took it.
So, and another turn-in.
They have. Yeah, there's going to be another turn-in, so that will be top keep going down, pretty much guaranteed. And any picks here will probably be game for Stormstout.
Absolutely, and it's actually quite nice that Morales didn't turn in straight away, waiting for that Leoric to get back so they can get the full advantage of these Web Weavers and clearing this middle camp as well.
Yeah, Stormstout know that Placeholder can't really take a fight. And actually, Diablo goes onto the KT. Why is he so low already? And he goes down. Johanna pops her Iron Skin, so she should be out. Actually, into
that is a beautiful into.
And into APOC. This
should be game.
And Ms. Devo gets caught as well.
This is a butchering.
This is going to be game. If they, I don't think they can end now, but this is going to be a free Web Weaver phase, and Death Timers should still be running at that point.
I think they're going to get this. Okay, I like what they're doing here. They're going to get this key, And then by the time they do that, then they'll hand in. They're going to have 2 lanes pushed really hard with it and try and.
Yeah.
Because if they push one of them, they may be able to finish in the other one.
Yeah, honestly, unless where is
Morales going?
I mean, she's trying her hardest to feed. The swap actually hits, but the wall's still there. She's not quite. She is going to go down. But, oh my god, this is top tier throwing right here.
What are Stormstout doing?
Leoric is going to get away. Diablo is not going to be so lucky. But Lacto on the Entomb actually.
Oh, nice swap.
And Leoric will go down.
Yeah.
Valor is just trying to run away now, and same with Gul'dan.
Does Johanna have W ready? No one's following her anyway.
No,
but Placeholder have no gems. What do they do here? There's no boss to do. Boss has 25 seconds.
Yeah, you're right. There's just no advantage really to be taken. Diablo is back up, but they're going to get front ball. And actually, nice swap. Diablo is going to go down again.
Yeah. However, if they stagger deaths like this, Placeholder absolutely can get an advantage.
Yeah, Lacto.
Oh, Artanis drops. So much corruption damage.
Everyone's standing in the corruption.
Oh my good lord.
On KT goes down. Snow is going to be okay with Morales healing her up.
Gul'dan's not done. Gul'dan is not. So close.
Yeah.
Get this key.
I mean, I watched the last set with
just go hit the keep.
They can't be more clown than this because it's Stormstout Brewery, but.
Why didn't you just hit that keep twice?
Yeah, he could. You can just plant corruption on it, or even a couple of flail flames, and that would have gone down. But either way, I think this is going to be game from Stormstout. Boss and Web Weavers are going to be knocking on that keep. I mean,
the defense needs to be impeccable here.
Yeah, that top keep is pretty much dead already. So this boss and Web Weavers are going to be knocking on core from the top and middle lanes.
Yeah, this is going to be exceptionally difficult to defend for the side of Placeholders. But we've seen stranger things. However, if you're standing in corruption like that, that is not a good thing. Fortunately enough, you're able to heal up pretty quickly. As we do see the Web Weaver boss combo here, we should see this drop down pretty much instantly here.
Oh no, KT trapped in the Entomb, eating all the corruptions back, goes down. This is going to be game. There's just no way.
Should absolutely be game.
There's just no way Placeholder can defend this, and then the Zevo is very out of position. I imagine he's the next target.
Yeah, between the boss and the Web Weavers, they could do it. They could just leave it out and probably be able to finish itself.
Yeah, they could just BMB step and AFK for the rest of the game, which is not going to be very long.
No.
Game one goes to Stormstout Brewery.
Unsurprisingly, it is worth saying, ladies and gents, Stormstout. I didn't want that advertisement to come up. Let's get a review and refade that. There we go. It is worth saying, ladies and gents, Stormstout Brewery are arguably the best team in Division 3, up there with, like, I would say, Tyrande,
yeah.
And then possibly BHB and Silver Plebs, but I put Tyrande and Stormstout above those two. So Stormstout Brewery are a very good team, and they've just, even then they still found moments to kind of clown a lot of that as well.
Yeah, they did try their hardest to throw at the end with Morales just feeding, and then Placeholder just going on the chase, and then attempted trickle feeds as well, but Stormstout just too good, and eventually managed to close it out. Not sure what Frey is doing. Right. I don't think posting a Hot Slogs replay is sufficient for draft, but it's okay. It's streamed, so hopefully it'll be all right.
Yeah, you can just take a screenshot of the VOD. I will leave the VOD on here. And Placeholder opting for first pick. So Stormstout Brewery get to choose the map. Let's see what we go for. What were the banned maps? Battlefield and Shrines.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Stormstout really has a preferred map.
think they're good everywhere.
Yeah, I think they just sort of, especially compared to the rest of Division 3, they just take their opponents wherever.
But, we played against them on Cursed, and it was quite possibly one of the most difficult games I've ever had. Just everything they did, they had such a good answer for.
I think a lot of the good teams definitely are just, if they don't specialize in Cursed Hollow, they're going to be very solid on it at the very least. Just as it is so standard, so many teams play it.
Alright, just waiting for Stormstout to get back to us with a map pick. Hello to everybody in the chat, all 12 of you watching. Honestly, that was more people than I was expecting, so I'm happy it was actually worth it to do this. Right, so Sky Temple is the map. I'll get a lobby up and running for it. I believe I have Snow on my friends list. Yes.
That is in your playlist.
What's on my playlist?
That is Teenage Dream as performed on Glee. The full performance as well.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That on your playlist.
What playlist? I haven't got any playlists to my channel.
Let's check this. Oh, I don't want to reload this. I don't want to reload this playlist now. I should take a screenshot just for, later purposes, for documenting reasons.
You can Photoshop all the playlists you want. That's fine.
Oh my god. This is why I don't want to comment in chat. I don't want to know what's been brought up. You guys have no idea how I'm viewing, like what account I'm viewing this from. This just waiting for it. Yeah, I don't really want to be drafting for Stormstout.
Friends, you know what would really help?
Oh wait.
If I invited some of Placeholders into the game.
Yeah.
I don't know any of them. What's their names?
That's their captain.
Zero. Someone's invited someone. Awesome.
Yeah, I brought him in,
Thank you.
so it should be okay.
Awesome.
So he'll drag his team in. Oh Christ. Alex is PMing me. So give me a sec.
Okay, we do have everybody in for drafts. Teams ready?
Don't worry, Alex. I'll keep the page up and I will send you the links later. It might be tomorrow, but don't worry about it. Both teams ready, and we should be heading into draft soon.
Alex, you're a douche. So teams are ready. Let's switch over to the in-game draft transition. Oh, no, that one. I need to adjust the scores as well, but we'll do that in a second. Let's start. Sky Temple, not a very popular map, I think it's fair to say. It's one we quite rarely see in Heroes Lounge games.
Yeah, not a lot of teams really favour it just because it's quite hard to play in terms of shot calling. There's a lot of different things you can do, and especially in an amateur league, it's very easy to make mistakes and throw games when you don't really know what to do, which temples to go for, etc.
Absolutely. Let's just edit that score because apparently I didn't do it properly.
Well, it's fine. There's nobody in chat. There's no baby rages or anything.
This is true. Nobody can baby rage. That makes me happy.
Yeah.
There we go. So Global's good here. I have seen some interesting Viking-based strats in this map as well. This is also the home of the infamous Medivac cheese strat. I'd love to see a good Medivac cheese.
Yeah,
Didn't you guys try that once?
Potatoes? No, that was Agents.
Agents, that was it.
I'm not part of Agents. Fortunately for me, I get to be on a proper clown team. So, they did try it, but somehow they managed to mess up a sanctification, and they all got APOP'd. So that was fun. But,
sounds about right.
But I really would like to see Placeholder go for some cheese here. I don't think Stormstout Brewery could do it as well.
I'd love to see Stormstout go for some cheese.
Yeah, but I imagine they want to try and confirm their playoff place by just taking this win as efficiently as possible. So I imagine if we're going to see any cheese, it's going to come out from Placeholder.
So this isn't a terrible Abertha map either, and Stormstout do run it. So that could be another one we see.
Yeah, there's a lot of as you mentioned, Vikings and also Abertha very not very good, but they can just work. You can build comps around them. So I'm not sure what's going. Oh, Felox just bans Gul'dan.
And then links in chat.
Yeah, I imagine he was panicking and just wanted to make sure that we knew. Gul'dan is one of the best, if not the best mage in the game at the moment. Just very good wave clear, a lot of damage, especially once he stacks his Echo of Corruption. And Ragnaros comes out, just everyone picking him really because
he's so strong.
He just provides so much.
Good team fight, good solo lane, good utility with Molten Core, has a great ultimate as well. It's just such a good hero at the moment.
Yeah, and he can really just wreak havoc if left unchecked. So I imagine Stormstout will pick up probably something like a Mouth ETC, Mouth Tychus. As is normal with when you have second pick, you just pick up a very standard core of heroes, so that you don't reveal any strats and you don't really start to get choked out.
What are they going for? They're taking their time. See the Artanis, that's pretty standard, and Malfurion.
Malfurion, yeah.
Also,
Artanis, yeah. So Malfurion, very standard healer, and Artanis, I think, could actually be safe for the second rotation, because I don't think Placeholder are really going to pick him up, and I'm not sure how high he is on the ban priority, but I don't think he would be the first person you'd ban.
Yeah, I think there's other things they could have banned in that spot, but perhaps they were worried about the opposing team getting them as well. We have seen a few teams pick up both the Artanis and the Ragnaros and then go for a third tank and go for that triple front line in recent matches. I actually saw one today.
Yeah, you can go for a triple melee, I guess, but I mean, I don't know where I was going with that sentence, to be honest.
You can indeed go for triple melee.
I was trying to see what was happening in general chat because I thought they were still teasing you about your playlist, but nothing was.
That's fine. I accept. I accept my music tastes are eclectic.
Yeah, the hacker and Tychus come out. The hacker the hacker is very strong. Provides good wave clear and can split soak very effectively, and just burrow in, especially in the early game when you know the temple spawns. So you can camp the hacker in the top lane, get extra soak, get the top lane pushing, and then come down for the team fight.
Yeah, absolutely. The hacker is very strong at the moment. That does mean they're probably going to end up going for another tank, so I wouldn't expect the hacker solo tank. Which probably explains the Tychus pickup.
Yeah, the Tychus is. I don't think they picked it so much for going against the hacker, but they just need some solid range damage, and they don't want to. They don't want to lock themselves into something that can be countered easily like a Li Ming. So, Tychus very just very standard and very good as a range damage dealer.
So what would they be looking to ban here? A healer? Possibly...
Uh,
no, sorry, that's the wrong side. Banning the global. Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
False Start makes sense as there aren't really many globals left as ETC was banned out, so Stage Dive isn't there. Brightwing is on the table, but I imagine Placeholder will actually pick that up.
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
Because Stormstout have already picked up Malfurion, so if played right, Placeholder will have a lot of global pressure if they pick up Brightwing, which I think they will.
Now, do we think that's Taunt variant or Colossus Smash variant? I think it's Taunt, yeah, in this situation?
It's gonna be Taunt most likely. It's the preferred build, and it basically gives, I think it's a 3-second stun with the Warbringer into Taunt combo, which is just massive amounts. I mean, even potatoes could pull it off, and they have tried. They have tried to pull it off, but they're working on it. But it's really hard to mess up, and it's a lot of CC.
Especially when you've got something like a Kel'Thas and Malfurion to follow that up even more if you want. Just do that into a route, and that person's almost definitely going to die.
Yeah, it's just, and even if somehow he's still alive, you can always get Artanis during all that to walk backwards and then do a swap.
Exactly. So we're going to see the Brightwing. A Nubarak is interesting.
A Nubarak, I don't mind against a Kel'Thas. It's alright and does provide some much needed stuns for Placeholder, but Rhaegar, I don't really know. I definitely would have liked to see Brightwing, just for a global pressure. I'm not sure what Rhaegar really provides over Brightwing. Because,
yeah, it's not a particularly good Bloodlust comp.
Yeah, Ancestral
gets some value.
Yeah, but I would have thought Brightwing's Polymorph would have a lot more value against like a Varian or a Tannis, as they would have to go really deep to be effective.
Especially against VR Tannis, I think.
Yeah, you can just instantly polymorph, and suddenly they're in a lot of trouble.
So last pick, what do they need? They've got a lot of options.
They could go triple frontline. They could pick up another. I was about to say another range down stealer, kind of Poe style, and Valor fits that role pretty well. She has a strong enough frontline to operate, so as long as the mechanics are good, I quite like it.
Absolutely. So interesting comps here for game number 2, which is on Sky Temple between Stormstout Brewery and Placeholder. Quick reminder, Stormstout Brewery is currently 1-0 up.
And I was about to say place your bets, but that's not going to happen here, is it? Because we're on YouTube, not on Twitch.
Sorry? Bets, yeah.
I was about to say place your bets, but not possible.
Well, technically I could set them up in Twitch and people, but it's the whole thing.
Yeah, I would do it, but I don't have moderating rights on, like, not even on the channel, let alone Revlo. So yeah, let's just. I imagine most people would bet on Stormstout as they are the heavily favoured team. So it's mostly going to be people. It's going to be people picking off points on people who bet on Placeholder most likely.
Exactly.
But you never know. Placeholder could come back and surprise us.
Absolutely. They've got a very interesting comp. That's something. And that you can't undervalue how much value Ragnaros brings. He is such a strong hero at the moment. The hacker as well is very strong. So they have got some interesting options for when you have multi-shrine phases. Like when there's a 2-shrine phase, they can very safely have the hacker in the top at one whilst 4 at the bottom with the other and just rotate it and try and get some free shots. However, Kel'Thas, I think, is going to have a field day against this team. I feel like the living bomb spread is going to be real.
Yeah, once a Nubarak goes in, the hacker has to follow up as well. Or Ragnaros
Absolutely.
has to follow up, and then everyone is clumped together in melee range. So Kel'Thas, Snow and Kel'Thas should just light it up at
Mm.
seeing that. Uh, Reveling still works. We got Keto. Okay. You're still defending your music
No,
choices.
I like Taylor Swift. I'm open about that.
As
I
it,
have weird music taste, so
it doesn't.
I
I
have
mean, it
like
doesn't.
Black Sabbath to Queen to Taylor Swift to Pentatonics to fucking dubstep violin remixes. So it's
I
an
mean,
eclectic taste.
it doesn't. It doesn't really matter what you like because someone will find a reason to hate you for it anyway.
Hmm.
I don't even bother telling people now. I'm just like, oh, listen to video game music, and they're just like, what's that? It's like
Mm.
it's video game music. Just leave me alone.
Yep, exactly.
But we
Game
uploaded into the game.
number 2 then. Our music taste aside, we do see riding 5 magnificent cocks is the team of Stormstout Brewery as they're dancing around their core. That is almost hypnotic. We have Heavy on the mouth urine, Snow on the KT, Zipper Sura, I can't pronounce that name anytime, on the Vala, and Velox on the Artanis.
And for placeholder, we have Azurus on Ragnaros, Lacto on the Hacker, Mr. Weagle on the Nubrak, Ali Bali B on Tychus, and Andraxis on Rhaegar.
In answer to the general chat, I'm actually old enough to, like, when Spice Girls came out, it was okay for me to like them. So, yeah.
Christ.
I had a giant Spice Girls poster up on my wall as like a 12-year-old.
Oh, I feel so young.
12? No, I was probably about 10 then, Jesus. Christ, I'm old. This was about 22 years ago, so. So, we are seeing that variant in the top lane there.
Yeah, and nobody from placeholder has moved to the top or bot lane, and
Which means they're going to lose out on XP.
They're going to start losing XP. I don't think the bot lane will lose any, but the hacker managed to get the burrow up, so barely loses any, and he should win the solo lane against Varian, superior wave clear and better sustain.
Yeah, they're sending Vala up as well, who will actually do much better. Is never going to win the lane, but at least can poke away at him very safely.
It depends on the mechanics, and the hacker is just taking a lot of free pokes, so as long as she weaves her auto attacks in well, she should force the hacker out.
Ooh, that was a nice tongue grab though. So we do see our first temple phase popping up here. Ragnaros is dropping low in the bottom there. Should probably be looking to drink one back. Is drinking.
Yeah, just looking at talents, everything standard except Artamsko's reactive parry, which I don't think is very good because I'm not very well learned on melee talents, but I've been told
Vala
it's not
top
very good.
is 173 health.
Yeah, but she should be okay. No one's around her. She has a regen globe, and the hacker has been forced out as well, but he does have his tap. In the middle, Nubrak trying valiantly to force Stormstout Brewery off, but
Vala did die top.
Yeah, I think
Must have been Tychus rotation.
Yeah, I don't think she had tap up, so she was still trying to heal up off regen globes, which is never
dangerous.
A good situation to be in. Yeah, so they will roughly trade temples here. But Placeholder did pick up that Vala kill, so they come off slightly ahead as long as they get the full temple on top. But they've just
Tychus is dropping low.
Yeah, Ali Bali B is actually going to be in trouble.
He's dead.
Yeah.
And they get the last few shots here, so that's actually quite a nice exchange for Stormstout.
Yeah, Stormstout now they've now traded this phase favourably with that kill. on Tigers there.
I'm not sure how I feel about the hashtag Rockgate.
Placeholder actually managed to just sneak off the final shots by making a good rotation, but Stormstout managed to get a lot of the shots, and with that they're about half a level ahead. And Ragnaros actually goes down and gets caught by the KT stun, but Frey on Baron is very low, and Valor as well. Yeah, but they're going to be fine. And Dahaka actually gets swapped into tower range and goes down in the bot lane.
Very nicely done there by Atanis.
Yeah, he needs to be in. He needs to back off though. I was about to say I don't know what the hacker is doing in the bot lane, as the next temple is going to spawn bot.
So you'd want him top.
Yeah, you need to rotate him up top at some point, but well, I guess they can rotate him up there now since he's dead.
They do have Frey in their bottom lane. Needs to be careful because the hacker may come out of that bush, and he is indeed. Oh, that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, but I'm not sure why he burrowed here because, as I mentioned, the temple is going to spawn bot. I imagine the teams are going to move to their bruiser camps now. Rhaegar is moving over there to start it. So you definitely want the hacker then, especially as they know they should get the bruiser camp, so that he can push the top lane out while the temple spawns bot.
I do recommend people watch Bakery's guide on taking camps as Rhaegar as well, because you can do that, taking so much less damage than the way he just did it. Yeah,
Tychus has gone the bigger they are, which instead of in the rhythm, which I actually don't mind, as with a Nubarak and the hacker, you can actually get quite a good stun chain on, and that's a lot of free time to be having your minigun on pointed at someone. But looking at other talents, don't see anything. Actually, the hacker gets charged. He managed to burrow under the flame strike.
A Nubarak though does drop.
Yeah, and the tongue onto KT, nice cleanse, a bit late, but will save him. The hacker managed to get away, but Stormstout will have control of this temple. And with 10 approaching, Placeholder just needs to get out. Ali Bali B is going to be locked out of their out of his fort, but it's going to be okay.
Yeah, level 10s have been picked up on the side of Stormstout Brewery. We do see, yeah, all pretty standard. Phoenix, Twilight Dream, Suppression Pulse, Taunt and Rain of Vengeance. All things I probably would have taken in their place as well.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Molten Core was popped so early. It was popped before the temple started firing onto the floor. And actually Tychus gets charged and then taunted and goes down, and that was the CC chain we were talking about earlier. Just basically just stunned for so long. The hacker is doing a lot of work in top, but
Nubarak. It was nice knowing you. Oh no!
No, man,
before the taunt could be used. That swap.
Too late. And the Valor should be finished and the taunt back up. Ancestral doesn't land.
KT gets the last of those shots as well. So we do see level 10s?
Yeah, level 10s on both sides, but that's Locust Swarm. I was thinking that's a very weird talent on the oh no, Ancestral force out onto Tychus, even when he was probably okay, but
I don't know what the hacker's doing there.
Yeah, he's
that was really silly. Nice Sulphurous Smash.
Oh, and a nice double stun from KT. The empowered stun captures Tychus and the hacker, so the hacker goes down.
Stormstout Brewery are just having their way with Placeholder here, and they're probably not even going to buy breakfast. It is an absolute mauling here.
Yeah, this is just looking really bad for Placeholder. You just can't seem to find a way to win any team fights or get control of the map. And Nubarak is going to get taunted.
Odin being used here.
Nice cleansing from Andraxis. Ali Bali B has popped Odin, but the Phoenix will finish off the fort.
That would have been a nice point to have Molten Core ready, because it could have changed that team fight.
Yeah, but I just don't think Placeholder can really take a fight. Their team fights just don't look as clean. And with the CC chain from Varian, it's very hard to go alone, and even during full team fights, it's very hard to fight when someone gets locked down for so long.
Absolutely. It seems like Stormstout, the second they choose someone, they're going, right, we are locking you down. There's nothing Placeholder seem to be able to do about it. They're just getting wiped out from existence.
Yeah. Meanwhile, level 13 has been picked up for Stormstout, and we have Bloom, Banner of Iron Forge, Ice Block, and Pyromaniac. Artana's just holding on to his level 13.
So do you see another double temple phase?
And Placeholder really need to try and find 13 sometime soon. The hacker is trying to get it for them by clearing out the bot lane, but there's not a lot of XP because mercenaries don't actually grant experience.
Oh, nice Ancestral.
Not sure what Placeholder are doing. They're trying to take a 4v5 fight, which even against bad teams is not a good idea. And
they should just rotate bottom and trade.
Yeah, they should just be trying to pick up that temple. And
I don't know what they're doing.
Anubrak completely misses his Evo engage and will get punished in the most severe way for that.
And this should be a dead Tychus.
Yeah, this is eventually gonna go down. There he goes.
Man, and the hacker's about to get collapsed upon. He should really be looking to burrow out there right away.
Yeah, I don't think Snow is going. Yep, this is going to be it.
Yeah.
For the hacker.
This.
I see instances of tilt setting in here, but I mean, from the beginning, it just looked like Stormstout went in with a plan and executed much better.
Getting boss now as well.
Yeah, boss is going to be taken pretty much for free, and this is likely going to be key. The front wall is half the front wall is down, and Stormstout will just march down the bot lane with the boss to push with it.
And they should get level 16 by the time they get there as well, which does mean yet another talent advantage. In actual fact, they look like they're going to go middle. It looks like they're going to invade.
It's going to be late, but Ali Valley B actually doesn't go the right way and will get locked down. Anubrak tries to save Tychus successfully, but goes down in the process. Ragnaros gets completely stun locked. Everyone grouping up for his Q, but it's not enough self-sustain. Ragnaros goes down. During all this, the boss is now knocking on the keep. So Stormstout, they'll rotate down, and this should be a keep. It could be game if Rhaegar or Tychus start feeding. Or Swap just misses.
Kalfas has, however, gone back to defend. It does appear. Looks like we're going to go for the safer option and just get this keep and then probably back off. Very nice Ancestral there. Odin has been popped. They should probably look to back off here.
Yeah, Frey getting very low on Varian. Might actually go down. Oh, nice root on.
Oh, nice counter kill on the hacker.
Yeah.
Oh, Molten Core used and run away.
Yeah, this is going to be disengage time for Stormstout. First smash used. I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, actually no. Nubrak gets body block with a nice swap.
Team's got their back.
Yeah. Very nice disengage.
They may even look to re-engage. Oh no, they're just going to, at this point, you might as well just play them out. Go get top temple. Perhaps send someone to get bottom camps. They can probably do this pretty safely.
Yeah, no need to take risks. As I say that though, they try to invade the siege camp, which I don't think is going to work. It's a 3v2, 3v3, but Stormstout aren't to know that. But Anubrak, nice cleanse from Andractus though. Ragnaros
is there as well. It is now a 4 versus 3. This does seem like a lot of risk for what is one siege camp. The hacker, however, did die top, so...
Yeah, the other two of Stormstout Brewery did kill the hacker, so they will take that temple, and this is just not a good trade for Placeholder. They should have known that at least two were in the top, so they could have taken that fight in the top.
I'm not sure I agree with contesting this camp either. I would have liked to have seen them go top to try and stop that temple. However, yeah, and that is another kill there. 15 kills to 1.
Yeah, this is getting into very stompy territory. There's, I mean, Stormstout, they've managed to take 1 fort, but that's it. Sorry, Placeholder, yeah, taking 1 fort, but Stormstout are just looking dominant right now. There's
Yeah,
just
they'll
no
get a
way
bunch of damage to this top keep as well. Won't be enough to take it down, but it's enough to drop it down to about 2/3 of its health left. And at this point, all Stormstout have to do is play it safe and just play the temples, and they win.
Yeah, honestly, they could just trade temples. If they fortify it, maybe even just back off and wait until 20.
Yeah, but just play it safe.
Yeah, they could literally not take a fight until they hit level 20.
However, looks like just missed that spot.
Very close.
Stormstout are just too strong, unfortunately, for Placeholder. It's one of those situations where Division 3 has a very wide breadth of skill levels, and these guys are on the opposite ends of them. However, what I will say for Placeholder is we didn't do much better than they did, so don't feel too disheartened. Stormstout are just a very strong team.
Yeah, top of Div 3 and bottom of Div 3 is massive. I mean, we played and Sulfurious Smash completely whiffs. Molten Core will be used to save this keep, but that is a big cooldown. But the hacker's gone in. The Ancestral doesn't land. The Nubrak is about to go down. The cleanse is not enough.
This should be game.
Yeah, this is going to be game. The almost the entire front line for Placeholder is gone.
They may not even decide to finish it. They may just go get both temples and do it that way.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be quite.
That was dangerous for Artanis.
But it has forced to engage. The Ancestral lands on Ragnarok. The Taunt is used, but the group will just finish him off. Oh my god.
That's kill number 19. This should be absolutely game.
I mean, it would be BM if Stormstout waited for kill number 20, but I don't think they're actually going to get it.
At 20 kills to 1, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of impressive. Stormstout Brewery taking game number 2 and this series to go 8-0 in Division 3. Wow. How good is Stormstout?
Yeah, I mean, it's Division 3, but I mean, they are just
they're phenomenal.
Everyone. They haven't dropped a map, have they?
Nope.
Yeah, they have not dropped a single map. They're 8-0 and map score of 16. So alongside Kurand, they are flawless.
This is why their next game is so interesting. Because it is, in my opinion, the 2 best teams in Division 3.
Yeah,
and the loser doesn't make playoffs, which sucks.
Yeah, I mean, you can say rigged, but it's just I'm going to assume I'm going to assume that it's, like there's no reason for anyone to rig it. So, but it's going to be really unfortunate for one of them. But it is going to be fun to watch, knowing what's on the line. For both teams, and I believe this sort of problem of, unfortunately, some teams not making playoffs is present in the other 2 divisions as well. So in the last couple weeks of normal matches, these matches are going to get more and more intense.
Absolutely, because there's such limited spaces for winners' interviews, especially in these lower divisions, that just one tiny mistake or one bit of bad matchmaking can screw you over. Frey is in lounge too, so let's jump in and join him.
Yeah.
Frey, congratulations on your well-earned victory there as you guys go 8-0. You must be pretty happy.
Yeah, thank you.
No
We're
problem.
quite happy, of course, because as you already mentioned, losing one game is already a problem for the playoffs. So every match counts.
Absolutely, and the last thing you guys wanted was to slip up before that big match with Durand. Firstly, talking about those games there, it was almost pure domination, that second game. The first game, there seemed to be a little bit of back and forth where it's like perhaps you guys got a bit overly aggressive, and they took advantage of it. Were you ever concerned during game number 1?
Not really. So there was this one situation where we had slight miscommunication, where some people wanted to go in, others didn't, and then we got picked off. But I think the rest of the game was quite okay for us. So yeah, at this moment we just called ourselves, keep cool, and everything is fine. So. We just wanted to make sure that we don't let them get to level 20 because we're quite afraid of Nazeebo.
Indeed.
With game number 2, it was a completely different matter. You guys it was a complete stop. Let's be realistic. They tried things, but it seemed to us that the enemy team was perhaps after deaths getting a little tilted and trying to run in when they shouldn't have. Were you surprised they continued to be so aggressive even when they were 4v5?
Slightly, yeah. Because they even tried something when they were like 4 levels behind. Of course, there is a point where they have to because otherwise it's over anyway. So maybe it was just try best. I don't know.
Absolutely. So let's talk about Charand. Because
interesting.
I'm of the opinion, and I know some people have disagreed with me. I will say the people who have disagreed with me are in other teams that are in the top positions. So screw you, Alex. I think you and Charand are the 2 best teams in our division. I don't think it's even that close. For you guys to be playing Charand in the last game, knowing that realistically, if you lose, you're not going to make playoffs. How much extra pressure does that put onto you guys? Or do you go into it thinking, you know what, we've beaten every other team this season without too many problems. If we lose to Charand, it's not the end of the world. We're just going to go in there and have fun.
Well, the moment when we saw that Shiram will be our last opponent was like, okay, it could have been easier. But,
literally
any other team
would have been easier.
Yeah, exactly. So we're really thinking that they are a very strong team, and we will prepare very well. So we have some things in mind which we can throw at them, and well, we would see if it works out. So we have some tactics already, but we will see. And well, of course, someone of us probably won't make it to the playoffs. Well, who knows? Maybe the rules change again in 2 days.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so we want to win, and even like a 2-1 would be something which is slightly disappointing because then they might tiebreakers. So we will try our best, and then we will see. So
Touchwood, let's having a quick look at the division. If you guys win, you're guaranteed a playoff spot. It's literally a case of whichever one out of the 2 of you wins, you get a playoff space.
Yeah, I think
map score will decide your seeding, but otherwise it's literally whoever wins out of the 2 teams guaranteed for that last.
It's going to be whoever loses doesn't make playoffs,
which sucks. It's unfortunate it's ended up this way. As there's 2 sides of me for this, because this is my dream match for Division 3 because I've wanted to see you 2 play each other. At the same point, I think you both deserve to get into the playoffs, so it is a little bit of a shame that one of you won't make it, but at least we get to see a really good game.
Yeah, definitely. So it would be cool to have both of us in the playoffs, but that seems very unlikely.
Yeah. I don't know what happens if you draw, actually. That could be interesting. Let's not even joke.
Rig it so you, in game 3, you hit the core at the same time.
Yeah. Okay. Tetsu, did you have any other questions before we let them go?
I wanted to give Frey one final chance to trash talk Quran before their next game. But apart from that, I have no questions.
Okay, so trash talk. Like, they didn't have any hard opponents until now, maybe something like this. So, okay.
Wait,
that's actually that's quite unfair.
What are you saying?
They have
What are
had
you saying
Crossum
about
and
I was
overextenders.
trying to do trash talk, so of course not. They had some good teams, so
You're too nice to be
Yeah.
realistically, and this is the thing I've been saying ever since we played you and you guys utterly annihilated us. You guys are some of the nicest people to chat to. Such a nice team, and your play is so impressive as well. I think I said it in the first game. Any team that gives you an inch, you guys take a mile and just punish them so much for it. And I really like seeing your style of play, and I wish you guys all the luck against Trand. I'll be rooting for you guys.
thank you very much.
Did you want to give any shouts before we let you go?
Well, of course, shout outs to our opponents. I think they did very well. So, concerning how they were placed in the division, I expected them to be worse, to be honest. So they did a really good job at the beginning. And then, of course, shout out to my team. So it was again a very nice matchup today, and very harmonic most of the time. So yeah, very nice game.
Awesome.
And of course, shout out to you. So thanks for casting.
Yeah, sorry about the delays of that, and the fact we had to stream it on my YouTube channel because Twitch isn't working. Feels bad, man. Awesome. Thank you very much, Frey, and good luck to you. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, ladies and gents, that was an interesting series. Sorry for all the delays at the start there, but we got there in the end. Big thank you to Tetsu for co-commentating and getting basically taken over most of that cast because I was a complete mess for the first half of it. So very much appreciated, buddy.
Yeah, it's no problem. That's what co-casters are for, I guess.
Indeed. Make me look good. I appreciate it. So, ladies and gents, that's all from us for this evening. A quick reminder, we do have a game on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central European Time, which is between Korean Bronze Tier versus the Shisha Boys, and looks like we have a rearranged zero Tinder matches versus Fat 5 at 8:30, so keep an eye out to see if that's cast. That's all from us for this evening. Take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.